do, do. Later than I meant to start. Do about that. Good morning. Come on, load up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Thank you. Oh, right now we go like this. There. Come on. Okay, there we go. We still gotta move that. Let's get that moved. I don't want to see it, honestly, but it doesn't move overnight unless somebody's in it. Alright. And you aren't supposed to be right up against here. 4, 5. Here we go. And we'll just harvest those. And that. And that. Sure. What's in here? Nothing. Really, you two? Do you really have to fight here? Thank you for the free meat. That's the wrong thing. Alright, we're gonna go in the mine again first. So, let's just go ahead and pop those in there, since we can't. And I think we have everything we need. It's Sunday, so it's not even gonna matter. Let's just go. We're gonna go down to the second. Wait a minute, we never even. We still haven't gotten the helmet we need. So we'll go once into the regular mine. Hopefully we'll get... do a little bit of mining. We'll get a little bit of... Hopefully the loot that I'm actually... The one item that I'm actually looking for. At least in this part of the mine. Ooh. Go ahead and get the ruby real quick. Oh. we should mark this. So in case nobody reads the description, we're just having fun. We're screwing around with something, using some mods. Still getting over being sick. Not completely better yet, but at least feeling much better. Can't forget about our free path. Still not doing good on getting the one thing that I want out of this part of the mine. Oh, well, those two are in a fight. And I gotta wait for... Okay. And... blink. Go this way, I guess. Nope, not what we're looking for. That's creepy, him swimming like that. Of course, can't forget about the free path. Like so. Okay. Oh, it's just one of the red nodes. I don't care for that right now, honestly. And I mean, I want to get that too, but at the same time, it's like, I really don't want to run back and forth, or I have to drop it just to mine something. Like, it's just more annoying than anything. But at the same time... Oh, come on. One mod is not even working. Still not what we're looking for. So no, that's not gonna work. Never mind. Honestly, I don't want to work towards getting 20 bat wings another time. I did it once, and that's it. I'm not doing it again. I don't care if this is a different world. I'll find a thingy eventually. You're not what we're looking for. We'll toss that right there. Grab these, and then this one. Get that. I'll eventually get a glider. I'm not gonna go for the back glider this time. Really not. It was too painful the first time, not doing it a second. Although technically if I put the one, or change the one config a little, I could technically get that probably when metal detecting. I'm so lucky for other things, just not what I'm looking for. Okay. Grab that. think it was this way that I saw it. Oh, just a small one. Yeah, let's jackhammer thin air. Look, another bat thing. Definitely still the pathing. Grab these big rocks. Pick that back up. And throw it back down. And then let's go ahead and that there and that there. There we go. Got way more copper than I need of. Like I want to have equal amounts, man. Equal amounts. And we're running for days. Enter. Ten. I can't help it. I want to have equal amounts, but that's never going to happen. Because I can't help it. Sometimes I just want to grab all of it. Other times I just want to grab certain pieces. Well, still not getting what we need. Although, my one mod is not working for whatever reason. It was working fine before. Ow. That hurts so bad. So, if you read the description, basically, in a sense, I'm kind of in creative while not being in creative. I don't think there is a creative version for this game. So I just modded it to a way that kind of, in a sense, makes it seem like that. The only thing is I can't just get whatever I want. I have to actually get the stuff for it. So nothing can hurt me. Everything is passive unless I attack it. And even if I attack it, doesn't matter. They can't kill me. I've made the game really cozy now. Ah, yummy, yummy, yummy. I need more of the loot room, so my only chance of finding what it is I'm looking for. And I will grab that in a moment. Thank you. Oh, we're at the back wall. Or one of the walls, I should say. Pick it up. Must be noon. Yes, I did just jump on an alligator's back. Or alligator, crocodile, I don't care what it is. It's a crocodile. Not an alligator or a crocodile, it's a crocodile. Or you could say a crocomagator. That works too. like it's another one of the rubies. Oh look, it's 3. Or 2 more, I should say. That makes 3. Man, I wish I had one of my vehicles now. There. Question is, do I try to run all of those back? Hope we find more on the way back? Yeah, I guess. It's gonna be slow and painful, but whatever. That way. That way. That way. That way. That way. Basically play leapfrog with it. Let me get some pull. Yeah. Not that actually it is more expensive. Huh. Thought I saw one of the buildings there. Nope. So I am still slightly sick. I am getting better, but unfortunately, it's just it's running with me. Right there. Ow, it hurts so bad. Ow. Oh, I got a bat wing. I will grab that. Just to kind of have. If I happen to somehow get the wings without me actually going for them, then sure, why not? So be it. But I'm not actively gonna go take like 3 freaking hours just killing bats. Yes, you heard me right. 3 freaking hours of just non-stop going after bats. I'd done that one off camera. Because I was getting so irritated with it. Especially since my luck is shitty. I'm about to just, instead of bringing those back, I'm about to just break them by hand. I know you don't get as much, but I really just don't care either. Like, I want the shards, but I think I'm just gonna go like this for now. I really don't care to bring them all back. Because that was the fourth one I had just found, so... Yeah, no. Still not what I'm looking for either. I need chest rooms, not ruby rooms. Especially because I need more rooms like that. And now we steal up the path. Can you guys stop fighting right where I'm, trying to do things? So, I need to look up something about this game. Whether or not you can get a jackhammer from either the hot or from the recycling bin. Because, so I have one mod in here that's supposed to help so I don't have to go down in the hot. So I can just work on the town, basically. Well... It has to do with using the metal detector. And so you go around, you use the metal detector, and you detect stuff, and I also have it where it automatically digs it for me. I don't have to dig it. And I had gotten a jackhammer, and I don't know what mod is causing that to happen because, well, I don't have a way that you can... creatively get items. You actually have to get the material and make them if you want them. So it's a little, concerning, especially because I'm on day 8 now. And I have not yet met Franklin. So he's not even a, as much as I would love that, I don't... Actually, I see the green paint I can drop. Possibly even the Batwing, because again, I am not going to actually go for it. And I will obviously grab the chest. Oh, I can't use keys to get the flooring up. That's just not going to work. Just doesn't work. Although it would be kind of cool. That one's done. And there was like one right next to it, wasn't there? I swore I saw. Maybe I'm blind. I swear I saw another one. Yeah. I don't think that was it. I swore I know I saw another one. I just know it. But where did I see it at? Right there. Is that the one I saw? I don't know. I do not know. See, that's the other thing. I can't use this as a weapon, so how did he die? Interesting. Very, very interesting. A knock, and still not what I am looking for. Okay, that one's done. Give me a moment. Ow, ow, ow. I gotta grab some Advil. Give me a minute. Alright. I had to take some Advil. I hurt so bad. I don't think it's gonna help, but at this point, I'm hopeful. That's all I can be. Distract yourself, they say. Don't forget about your pain, they say. Yeah, I'm distracted, but guess what? I still feel my pain. Sometimes distraction can help. I wouldn't say it, like, is a game changer. So I've not been lucky enough to get the things that we need or want. If we do that one, we gotta do one of these. Although this is not gonna help that situation. When I was laying in bed, either I must have been that comfortable, or I don't know, but maybe I should have just stayed in fucking bed, man. Since I got up, actually got up, the pain has just been weird. Just very weird. So if anyone doesn't know, I suffer from a couple of things, but fibromyalgia is where most of my pain comes from. And unfortunately, I don't really have anything that can help. And I won't just take, like, doctor-prescribed painkillers. So I will only take Advil or Tylenol to see if it helps, and I normally mix the two, and I take one of each. Sometimes I get a little relief, sometimes I don't. But I don't have anything that actually gives me relief. Ooh, I want to go over there for a moment. Just 2 iron nodes, nothing that great. Let's go over and get this. And then go over and get these 2, and then go back to where I saw that flooring and stuff. Ooh, we're gonna make another detour, actually. Now that I came across this. Let's go back to this. Nope. I've been, binge watching, another game. I love watching the game. I don't know if I'd ever want to play, per se, but, I have actually been binge watching another game. I find it very, I don't know what to call it. So, the game is, Clover Pit. I think that's the name. I know it's Clover... Yeah, I think it's Clover Pit. Now, personally, I don't like to gamble, whether it's real life or not. Because, first off, I have shit luck. Like, I have not won a goddamn thing in my entire life. So... yeah, like, I have not won any raffles that I've entered, like, nothing, you know. So, I have shit luck, especially when it comes to RNG games. And gambling is not... it really is not a good thing. A lot of people become addicted to it, and then they lose everything. And it's just not good. Gambling is not good. Honestly, I should see gambling. I think gambling should be illegal compared to some other things. I get why people do it, but at the same time, you know what? How about you go bungee jumping instead? You won't do that, but you'll gamble. Like, I just don't see... I guess, in a sense, you can't really die from gambling. And unless it puts a lot of stress on your body. And stress can kill, so, like... I don't really know. I just know that gambling is not good. You lose a lot of the time, you know, when people get addicted in that, they wind up losing everything. And then it ruins their relationships with their family or their friends. Like, it really isn't good. So, I don't condone any kind of gambling. If you want to do that, go ahead. Like, for instance, my mother-in-law will get me scratch-off tickets. Sometimes for, like, my birthday, you know, to put it in my birthday card or whatever. And while I'll do them, I don't sit there and I don't buy them Like, I don't personally go out and buy them. My husband does, but you know what? That's his thing. And sometimes he'll buy them for me, and so I will partake, but I will not actually go out of my way to go and buy lottery tickets or any of that kind of stuff, because of the simple fact that, first off, again, my luck is shit. Have I ever won on a scratcher? Yeah. Is it anything, you know, major? No. Like, you know, it's just not my cup of tea. I do not like gambling. I don't think it's good. It's just like alcohol. Personally, I actually, now, most people who know me know that I actually hate alcohol. There's some of the alcohols, like I will drink liquor because of the simple fact that I can tolerate it, and I don't mind the taste so much, but I absolutely hate alcohol and how it makes me feel. So, I used to drink, a couple shots at night just so I could sleep. Then my doctor tried calling me an alcoholic because, you know, I was doing that every day, every night, or whatever. Not every day, every night. Where I'd take, you know, a couple of shots of alcohol just so I could sleep. Because I have chronic insomnia. And then, of course, with my pain, that does really put a hindrance on sleep. So yeah. He tried calling me an alcoholic because of it. And, he had put me, because of my fibromyalgia, and trying to give me some kind of help, he put me on a muscle relaxer. And, of course, can't drink, shouldn't be drinking first off. You know, drinking is not actually good for you either, but anyway, so, with the diabetes medication that I'm now on and then, of course, that medication, drinking is not a wise choice. So I basically quit. I'll still have like a shot every now and then. But again, it's not like I was doing it where it was every day or anything like that. I actually kind of avoid alcohol. Like, even, so I've been sick and I was using NyQuil, and even in the NyQuil, I've had NyQuil with alcohol in it. It's like, yeah, nope, I won't take that either. What some of you might not know, oh hey, some of you might not know is the fact that I actually had quit smoking. This May 19th will be 3 years. When I had quit smoking, my health actually declined. When I was smoking, so I had found out that I had high cholesterol. And, we had gotten on a medication, and my cholesterol was going good. And then, so I had quit smoking. I wound up gaining 60 plus pounds. On top of gaining 60 plus pounds, my health went into a decline. I wound up getting diabetes. My cholesterol had skyrocketed. Some other things had come up, and it's been a nightmare since I quit smoking. They say that smoking will kill you, and that it's no good for your health, and yet, I don't know about that. Like, I've seen the statistics of people who smoke or are around smoking. I get that it's actually not good for you, but if you think about it, I mean, sure, whatever it is could be a coincidence. Maybe my health just, you know, the smoking somehow was hiding. I don't know. Like, it's just very weird that after I had quit smoking, my health went on a rapid decline. My pain, like, everything just went to shit. It really did. So, while smoking is not good for people, in one way, it might have been actually saving my life. Hell, I even noticed this. When I was smoking, my sicknesses, well, so for me, when I get sick, and I am sick for weeks. Not days like some people. I don't get no 24-hour thing. No, for me, it's days, weeks, sometimes month-long illnesses, and it really sucks because I have such a shit immune system. But even when I was smoking, like, I feel like I wasn't maybe as sick as long or maybe as often. I don't know. Like, it just very weird. There's a lot that I noticed that when I quit smoking, all these things started happening. So, I don't know if maybe smoking was hiding these things in a sense or in a way or whatnot. But I won't go back. I didn't do it for me. I did it for my kids. It was actually quite easy when it happened for me. So there's no reason to, you know, pick smoking back up just to see if it'll help, if my health will, you know, amazingly take a different turn, a turn for the good again. Like, I'm not going to take that chance, especially now, you know, it's 2.5 years, but people used to say, oh, yeah, you're just going to pick smoking back up because you didn't do it for yourself. Put it this way. While I still once in a while get a craving or the urge to smoke, I have not picked up a cigarette or touched a cigarette in over 2 years, so the last time I touched a cigarette, it was 2 weeks in, I believe, and my kids and I broke the last cigarettes that I had left as a little, like, you know, kind of in a sense, my promise to them. And I told them, this is the only time I want you ever touching a cigarette. We'll see what happens. I mean, they were the ones that wanted me to quit, so if they pick up smoking, I'll be upset. But hey, you know what? It's their body. And when they're adults, they can do what they want. It's 700. I'm about to just say screw it and get rid of the croco meat. You know what? Just screw it. Get rid of the bat wing. Like, I'm not going for the bats. I'm not gonna sit there and hold on to one freaking bat wing when I'm not actually going for the bats. Bats can suck on my toe jam. I don't know. I'm not good at, We do, however, want this. Technically I don't need those, but at the same time, yeah, that's... I mean, 1 tooth for 3. You know what? Screw it. I can get so much tin at this point that I can make nails, so I guess we can get rid of the nails. They were just free, which is always a nice thing. Like this pathing. You know, at the very beginning, there's a lot I can't make, and so, you know, having extra kind of pathing that's free, too, I kind of can't beat it. God, you know, okay, so I'm sorry for anybody out there who is a Michael Jackson fan. I absolutely hate Michael Jackson. I don't like his music. I don't mind a couple of his songs, done by other people, but I absolutely can't stand him. So, my husband last night had put on a thing from Sing where they did one of his songs for Thriller, or one of the things for Thriller, and it was supposedly, I guess, last year, but he just now saw it or something. I don't really know. Damn it. Anyway, what's funny is the fact that he doesn't mind some of Michael Jackson's stuff. And so this morning I was on my phone and I was looking at a thing that somebody had sent me on Instagram, and I went and just swiped up by mistake, and on came this freaking hilarious, like it not hilarious in a haha funny way, but like hilarious that while you didn't hear Michael Jackson, this whole video worked out. It was a song from K-pop Demon Hunters, Soda Pop, and I'm not sure what the song for the Michael Jackson song was. I'm not sure if it was Thriller or what the song was supposed to be behind it, because you didn't hear any of it. But it worked so good, and I was like, wow, actually, that's, you know, I don't like Michael Jackson, but to see him while that music was playing, it was pretty cool. So I wound up sending it to my husband, and he thought it was neat. You know what? Because it's more expensive, let's go with that. We don't need the rocks. We can, you know, get a crap ton of those. We're still on the search for one particular thing in these rooms and still not getting it. I'm about to just close out, change the config for the one thing, and then we go out metal detecting, because I might have more luck finding it via metal detecting, because again, I gotta look it up. I gotta see if a jackhammer can be either gotten in hot mines where you don't actually have to make it, or you can get it in the recycling bin, because of the simple fact that I got this from metal detecting, and I'm not the only two things I have configured for are the hot, and which was automatically the recycling. It was automatically set where, you know, you get recycling things, but you could choose if you wanted to apply hot, undergrowth, dark, whatever this one's called, deeper, I don't know, whatever it is, deep mine. So yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm thinking I'm gonna have better luck if I just do it that way, where I just go into the config, change the config to where I can then start getting those as well, and watch, I'd probably get it within, you know, an hour of just continuing to metal detect everything. Which we do need to metal detect anyway, because, well, when... Oh, I never marked it. We're actually getting closer to the end again. Yeah, it's funny because I get clothes in there. I still, like I said, I need to look it up to make sure. I'm not sure if it was a recycling bin. And if that's the case, then is it all of the, can you get all of Franklin's stuff from the recycler if you're lucky enough? Or again, if it's a hot. Only reason why I used the hot thing, or put in the hot one, was because, if I go into the hot and do a mining excursion, and not mining, actually mining, where I go for the zirconium, because that's the only thing you can find in the hot is zirconium. You can't find iron or any, at least not that I'm aware of. I haven't seen iron or copper or even tin, so I don't think you can. Still not what I'm looking for. Hey, good, they stacked. So that mod is working, the stack mod. So I have a mod that half works. I'm trying to keep the ores down my hotbar there. Trying to keep them relatively the same. It really is not easy to do. We need more of the loot rooms, even though I'm still not gonna get lucky. So anyway, as I was talking about the Michael Jackson thing, it's funny because, just the word Thriller reminds me of the song Thriller. I can't, I'm sorry, I can't. Like, I didn't like the sing version of it. I don't like the song. I don't like Michael Jackson. That's just how I am. I'd rather listen to Five Finger Death Punch or Teddy Swims, like so many other bands than Michael Jackson. Like, I'm sorry, I can't even stand the Beatles, and I'd rather listen to the Beatles than Michael Jackson. That's just how much I don't like him. Or I should say, I don't like his music. I don't like the person either, but then again, you know, I wasn't friends with this person, never met him. You know, maybe if I ever met him, but at the same time, allegations of him doing things to, like, I don't know if any of it's true, and honestly, I don't care. He is dead. Like, if he did those things, I feel sorry for those people that had to suffer from that. And while they didn't get any kind of, justice with him dying, again, it's like, the justice system, don't get me started, because I'm sorry, nobody ever gets actual justice. And everybody's justice. See, that's the thing. When I say nobody ever gets justice, that's not completely true. Because everybody's justice looks differently for a crime. So depending on the crime, what you see as being justice may not be what I see as being justice. So I don't think that there's ever one particular punishment for crime that actually fits what they did. And the thing is a lot of the time it seems like a lot of people get slapped on the wrist and told don't do it again. But I'm sorry, you know, for a majority of the things, and you look at the statistics of them, like this, once a cheater, always a cheater. While that's not necessarily always true, for the majority, it is. It's just like once an abuser, always an abuser. So, again, it's not necessarily completely true, because there have been times where people have changed, but a majority of people don't. Like, once a murderer, always a murderer. And I don't say that is as in, like, oh, self-defense, somebody was breaking into their home and they were protecting their kids or some shit. No, I'm not talking about that. I am talking about those people that think that, you know, they don't have a feeling towards it. Meaning, it doesn't make them lose sleep. It doesn't make them stay up all night thinking about it. Like, it just doesn't bother them. I'm talking about those types of people. So, you know, you get people who have killed somebody, but it was accidental. And these people, some of these people, like, their life just gets wasted in a sense of they feel so horrible about it that they can't sleep, eat, like they have to relearn to live because they did something horrible to somebody and it wasn't like they were meaning to. Like, so I heard of a story of, I'm not sure if it was a man or a woman. They were walking across the street, and somebody wound up actually having a medical thing while they were driving, and they wound up hitting this family that was walking the street, or, you know, across the street or whatever. They ended up in the hospital. Everything turned out fine, except for the fact that one of the people that was hit, which wasn't part of the family, they died. Now, it wasn't real, like, the person driving didn't actually cause, like, it would have happened any which way, but the injury that he suffered, it wound up making it, like, severe. So, like, I forgot how it went, or what happened, what he had, he some kind of clot or whatever, where when he got hit, it dislodged. And I'm not sure what it's called. But no matter what, like, he was gonna probably die of that. But this person, you know, felt so bad because they thought, and to this day, from what I know, because there was an interview done, this person still feels so horrible for it, even though he didn't actually cause, like, this person's death. Like, it was gonna happen one way or another, because he wasn't having any kind of symptoms or anything. other than what his wife was saying, because she wasn't there at the time, that he was having headaches, but that's not, I guess, where the clot was. I really don't, I don't remember all of it, and I don't remember all the details, but I do remember that, you know, this person wound up hitting a family and also a stranger. The family, like I said, everything was fine with them, but the one person that was walking, like, not really with them, but he was, like, walking across the road at the same time as them. Yeah. It was sad. But, like, that, it happens. But that person now feels so horrible for it. And yet he didn't actually, like, he had a medical problem. So I think he had a seizure. I think that's what had happened. And none of his family, he wasn't on drugs, he wasn't drinking or anything. None of his family had ever had history of seizures. He didn't have a history of them. It actually stemmed from a medication, I believe is what they said. Medication that he was on wound up causing it. I smell something so freaking delicious. Let's just go ahead and do that, even though we don't really need to. And it wastes my... Wait, how much was that bet? Hold up. Wow. I want my flame sacks, though. I don't see anything. You know what? I hate to do that. I really want the croc meat, but... You know what? Give me the croc meat. So, yeah, I do think that, you know, everybody's justice it looks different for a crime. And he didn't get punished for that because he did have it, you know, it wasn't like he purposely did anything, and it wasn't like he could have stopped that from happening. He didn't know it was gonna happen. So he didn't get in trouble with that, which I would have expected him not to. Like, he couldn't control that whole situation. I mean, sure, he could have not drove, but at the same time, he didn't expect this medication to have that happen. Come on, give me the one thing I'm looking for in here. Nope, still not it. I'm not gonna pick up another one, because even though this one's dead, I don't care. They're not lasting like they're supposed to. Like, if you look at the two items, the first two items in my inventory, or my hotbar, those I got from metal detecting. And if you look at their durability, they're, like, there's no durability. But they can't break. That's the thing. So no tool uses durability if it's already got full durability, and no tool that already has, like, when you pick it up, has, you know, partial durability gone. It doesn't lose anymore, it just stays there. Now, I would have kept the one mod I had originally, that was kind of doing the same thing. The only difference is it would also repair any damaged tools that were already damaged. Like, you know, you picked it up and it was damaged type of deal. But the problem is it wasn't working in conjunction with this mod. And this mod has the ability to, it came with extra benefits compared to the other one. The other one, you know, yeah, okay, you could, have basically infinite tool durability and all that. But I believe the one I'm using now, I think that's the one with the stam as well. So I don't have a stam usage. So I made the game much cozier than it actually was, because that's what I wanted to play right now, and then I wanted to, be able to, after I found this seed, like, I have so many ideas, and so I'm gonna be playing with this seed a couple of different ways. I can't show you right now because we're in the mine. Otherwise, I'd show you the reason why I like it so much. But when we go up, as long as I remember, I can show you. We're really not having luck. I don't know how many rooms without opening up my map accounting. Like, I don't know how many rooms I've been to, but I am not having luck. So I may really just say screw it and change the configs. Obviously, I'm not just going to close out now. I've done all this mining, and I want to keep that stuff, so... Not to mention, I need to get... So I do want to get down into the hot eventually, so I need to, you know, go mining. And, well, this... We just got the mine unlocked yesterday. I wasn't on stream yesterday. I haven't been feeling good, obviously. I've been sick. So there's times where, like, if I'm coughing too much or sniffling too much, I try not to stream during that time. That's another back wall. Something smells really good. I really wish I could just get the one thing I wanted. Oh look, we've met both walls now. So I think we have 3 walls unlocked, unless this is one of the same walls we came across. Nope. Because up here was where I came across the other wall. So, damn. We have not even experienced half of this mine. There's so much still. Without the other mod working, and I don't know why it's not, it was right. I didn't change anything else. That mod is so... I have a mod that takes out all the walls, so it's all open like this. And then I have a mod that's supposed to help show you the loot rooms, because I'm specifically here trying to get one item. But, for some reason, now it's not working. and it didn't have a requirement for the mod that I took out that was doing the same thing as, you know, the other one. It didn't have that requirement that it needs that mod to work, so I'm not sure why it's just stopped working. There's an update for the game coming out. I think it's the 29th. We got exactly 500 for the 2 of them. But unfortunately, we have 501 for 10. Oh, look. A graphical glitch. We're not gonna go over that. I've been over here before. I don't need 10 right now. Oh look, another batwing. 2 batwings. I don't have the other one anymore, so, and I'm not gonna go try to find it. Not like it matters, you need 20. Oh yes, a key is gonna work. Oh my god, they're all at 510. I should not get any more. Just because they're all at the same thing. But, we're not doing that. We need all the ore we can get, so... There's fighting going on up here. What you guys fighting about, huh? I'll let you guys fight while I mine this stuff up. While I wait for one of you to, give me loot. Really? The crocs died? And now I'll just finish you off. I really need to find my loot room. Not that it's going to matter, because I have such shitty luck. She came in, either I didn't get to her in time, or she's just busy, or whatever. Oh, there goes my phone. Probably nothing important, though. Where is my phone? I don't see your phone. E.T. phone home. Oh, my phone is right there. That's weird. My phone was right there, right to the left of me, on my desk, and it sounded like it came from behind me. Yep, don't care. It's nothing important. Ooh, more fighting is going on over here. You both died. Ah, that's great. I will take your loot. Thank you. I am looking for something that I am not getting. Doo-da, doo-da. My luck is absolutely atrocious. Man, I really wish that I could play music. I absolutely hate it. I hate how YouTube is. AKA Google. I mean, I know Twitch was pretty bad at one point too, but at least with Twitch I could get away with streaming with music.
Sorry, I can't play music when content filters are turned on. I don't know, but I found these results on search.
I wasn't talking to you, so don't fucking start with me, bitch. Never said the keyword hey and the other part, so shut it. I know you're always listening. You have to be because of the fact that how else are you gonna hear the key phrase? Google, you need to fix your shit. It's like I got into a spat with my husband the other night. Man, he really pissed me off because back when we lived somewhere else, what, 6 years ago almost now? We had it set where, for instance, the kids, because they were young and childish, and they thought it would be funny if they could make Google fart. Or burp, or whatever, and so they would do it over and over and over again. Well, we had finally set it up where they couldn't activate it. It would only activate by mine or his voice, because we had voice recognition. And so I get so sick and tired of, and I've been complaining about this for years now, ever since that went away, for whatever reason. I get so sick and tired of, like, if I'm watching Gray Still Plays on YouTube, he uses Google as well. And so, I don't know how much damage you have to you, but, oh, not much. Or, you're not, or there was a lot of damage, I should say. Anyway, so, like, when watching him and he uses, or says, you know, those things, my Google has on numerous occasions. It could be 3 o'clock in the morning because I listen to YouTube while I'm sleeping, or while I'm going to bed, I should say. I've tried music, doesn't work for me. So I use YouTube and I put something on and I listen to it while I'm going to sleep. And Gray is one of the people that sometimes I go to sleep to. It's rare on him, but it's funny because he has, on numerous occasions, activated my Google, and it's annoying. It drives me insane, especially when I have been asleep, and next thing you know, Google's saying I can't do that right now for whatever reason. So I said to him, I go, well, there's got to be a way to make it where she doesn't answer during certain times. Like, does not actually, because during the one time where the way I guess I had it set up, she would still turn around and respond by saying, like, I can't do that while nighttime mode or whatever the hell it is activated or on or whatever. Like, okay, that's great. You know what? Just don't answer, though. Like, just don't answer. Because no one was actually talking to you in the first place. So, I don't know. He set something up. I haven't, like, tried it. But, like, the other day I was watching, while I'm sick in bed, I was watching something. And this lady, I think it was, kept turning around and going, okay, you know, whoever, blah, 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 set a timer for like 30 minutes or 5 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever for various different things. And, probably 10 different times I've had to turn around and tell Google to stop the timers because Google set timers from somebody else, you know, on a television. It's like the whole thing that happened with Alexa. You know, think about it. You have an Alexa. You have a daughter, let's say, named Alexa. Or even a boy, whatever. Not my... So you have a child named Alexa. And you go, hey, Alexa, come here for a minute. And yet your Alexa would turn around and be like, I can't come here. I'm already, like, I'm as here as I'm gonna get. Like, you know? Like, it's unfortunate. And I don't know of anybody to name their child Google, but Google should be aware of these issues of people, like, I'm sorry, unless somebody is, like, and even then, what happens if I'm watching a YouTube video where somebody calls 911, for instance? They call 911 for whatever reason, and use, you know, through Google to do it. You know, where they say the keywords and to call, you know, and it's like, great, now mine's gonna do that, right? Like, it should not happen. That kind of thing should just not happen. And there should be no reason why, if you do voice training, why even bother having voice training if you can't set it up where nobody else can access it except for who you have set up through the voice recognition stuff. Like, I'm sorry, but it can be a wonderful thing. Now, I don't want a fully automated home, but I will say that I have been actually grateful to have, for instance, the ability to go, hey Google, turn on the light. Hey Google, turn off the light. If my hands are full, you know, and I can't see, and I'm able to do that, hands-free, being able to see now, that's perfect. Like, so there's times where it really does come in handy. But again, it is super annoying when others can activate your Google. So Google really needs to step up their game and fix it, because again, back many, many years ago, I was able to have it where my kids could not activate it because they were not on the trained voice thing. The problem with it, though, was the fact that, like, for sometimes when I get sick, for instance, my voice gets weird. Like, I'll start losing it, so it sounds a little rougher and stuff. And unfortunately, during those times, sometimes my Google doesn't know that it's me and gets all confused, and it's like, well, I don't know who you are. I don't know how to help you with that type of thing. So, but again, to have any Tom, Dick, Harry, Jennifer, Samantha, Sally, to be able to have them all just, activate my Google Home, it is really freaking annoying. Like, the Google developers that developed the home, like, they must not have a home. Or they must not have life in the sense of, they don't use YouTube, they don't have other people, they don't watch streams and that where, like, for instance, I can guarantee you, somebody watches this and has Google, I'm activating it. Like, no way I'm not. And I'm not, it's not there, it's not me meaning to try to, or purposely doing it to try to. It's me trying to explain how, unfortunately, it really does suck when someone's Google goes off because of somebody outside of their own home. They're not even physically there, blah, 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 la-di-da. Like, that should not happen. That really, like, I can understand, for instance, like, if it's in an office building type of deal, or a school, why a school would have it is beyond me, but I could see why then, having it set up to where anybody can turn around and be like, hands-free, whatever it is, but not in your home. Like, only the people in your home need to be activating your Google. Unless something, again, happens where, at that point, it still is a problem because, again, if you're watching a YouTube video and even if it was like one of those stupid pretend ones and they, say that, And there's times where Google, for instance, will activate without saying any of the key phrases and just activates, and it's like, well, no one was even talking to you, so yeah, I don't want you to do that, thanks. Like, I can't do that for you. Well, no one told you to do that. Like, no one was even talking. There's literally been times where there was no video playing, no music, like, no sound, and yet Google has gone off and was like, well, I can't help with that right now. Or, I'm not sure how to help with that, blah, 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 but here's what I found online. Okay, well, what are you looking up that, what can't you help me with? Because nobody was even talking to you. Like, what is it? There was literally one time where we had just got home from picking up the kids at school, okay? We get home, and I was talking to my mom, blah, blah, blah. And we come up, we're talking on the way up, and just as we get to the door, we hear Google going, I'm sorry I can't help with that right now. It seems that the connection has been lost or something. That there's no internet connection or something. And my mother and I looked at each other, we laughed, and we're like, who? What, why? Don't know what happened, like, we weren't here, nobody, like, the TV wasn't on, because when I opened the door, because the door was closed, I opened the door, it wasn't like my husband was home. He didn't get home before the kids. He gets home a little bit after. Well, actually, the one, because the other one has after-school stuff. So, yeah, just very weird how sometimes Google will hear things without hearing things. Are you the one that I saw that I didn't go in yet? I was looking for it. I don't think you are, though. My question is, do I actually go in, change the configs to where I can, use the metal detector to get, maybe try to get what I'm looking for. And if that's the case, I might as well turn it on for all three. I already have on, so I should look it up real quick to see what can be given from the... Like, let's see. Let's look at here. Can you get a jackhammer from the recycling bin or hot dinkum? So, okay, yes. So it is the recycling bin. So yeah, it says in the game, at least by the AI overview, which you can't always trust, but we're just going to listen to what this says for a minute. In the game Dinkum, you can get a jackhammer from the recycling bin, but it is a rare occurrence. Now, if I look at the actual wiki, let's just look and see. Yep, source, Franklin's Lab recycling bin. What are other items that you can get? Like, I know you can get foods, fishes, bugs, and clothing, and even furniture. But I wish there was a... No, I can't even look it up through this. Alright, let's look it up. A list of everything you can get from the recycling bin. Dinkum. It's got to be out there somewhere. Yeah, I know you... I love the AI overview. The AI overview tells me stuff I already know. You can get a variety of valuable items from the recycling bin in Dinkum, such as tools like the chainsaw, jackhammer, and bat zapper, and gems like opals and pearls. Other random rewards include special clothing, unique fish, and compactor. You receive the recycling bin from John after achieving 4 hearts of reputation with him. That is absolutely not fucking true. My last playthrough on my other one, which I still have and I'm working on, I got it at 2.5 hearts? I don't remember. Hold on, that's a 4 hearts? Yeah, 4 hearts. So maybe it was 3 hearts. And this time I wound up getting it at 3 1/4. Or sorry, 3 1/4. Or 3/4. So I didn't have no 4 hearts with him. Ooh, that's a good sell, so we need to find a way to bring that. You know what? We'll get rid of the fencing for it. We were gonna sell it anyway, but it's not really that much. We want the flooring for ourselves, though. I'm not gonna keep looking. Like, I can look into it, and you know what? I can write down my list of stuff or whatever. Maybe we do a complete run, or try to do a complete run, whatever the fuck that is. Where we don't actually, like, we'll still pull him in, get Franklin on our island, only because, well, he is one of the people that you can have move in. So while we might do that, maybe, except for the things that we can't get from the recycling thing, maybe we try to get all tools that we can through that instead, and not the recycler, but because again, I have a thing where when using the metal detector, I get extra valuables, and one of the items is from, some of the items are from the, what you can get from the recycling bin. Like, I was like, when it happened last night, that I got, the jackhammer. I said to my husband, I'm like, that's weird. And he goes, well, maybe it's one of the mods you put in. I said, no, I just, like, nothing really adds stuff you get. All it does is change how you can get certain items. So, for instance, when using the metal detector, through that, I can get stuff that you can get from the recycling bin. And you can set it up through the config. It's all false by default, except the recycling bin one, I believe, where there's one for the hot, there's one for the undergrove, there's one for the deep mine. There's, again, the one for the recycling, which is automatically, if I'm not mistaken, just on by default. So, it's kind of nice. So maybe we try a run where we don't actually, except for things that we can't possibly get from any of those any of those areas. So, like, I highly doubt you can get any of the vehicles, for instance, through the recycler. So maybe we try a run where we just get all the tools that we can get from that, we just do it through that. But obviously, like I said, with the metal detecting, because that's how I can even go out and show you how it works. It's really cool. I absolutely like it because I don't have to then, I don't have to pull out my metal detector, detect the treasure, pull out my shovel, just to do it. It all does it all by itself for me. As long as I have the tools in my inventory, or not my inventory, on my hotbar, and I am actively using the metal detector, it will automatically break whatever needs to be broken, and it automatically goes into my inventory via another mod, because I have an auto pickup mod on, which I can enable and disable. Ooh, is that one right there? No, I think that's water. But there is one right... No, maybe not. That looks like water now, too. That is. We have all this still. I'm thinking I'm just gonna go and change the configs, because I have opened 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 so far. And not gotten the one item it is I'm looking for. Actually, technically I'm looking for 2 items, but the one item I won't actually use. I just want it for ha-has, because I like it. I thought that was genius. But the one item I'm specifically looking for that I will use, like, yeah. Still have not been lucky enough to get it out of... And I don't know how many I did last night, so however many that has been, we've already been doing this for 2 hours already. We have literally been in the mine for 2 freaking hours, and we still have not got the one item that I came down looking for. And yes, you can get it from the mine. Like, that's the only place I know you can get it from. Maybe I should look that up. Actually, I think you can get it from the mine, and I also think that you can get it from the one island. I can't think of the name of it. But you can only go there on Sundays as long as you're at the airport. Let me look that up real quick and find out. Because maybe I'm just doing something that's not even gonna, like, at this point, I don't know why it's not. Oh, it's the Undergrove. I swear I got it from... Yeah, it's found in wooden chests inside treasure rooms in the Undergrove. And buried treasure chest from the Island Reef and the Gotcha Machine. And rotates randomly on Jimmy's boat. I'm not saying what item it is. You can either figure it out for yourself or find out when we get it. So I have to go. We'll go up and skip our day, and we'll go to the Undergrove. I have enough of the shards to do that. So, okay, I've been looking for. No wonder why for 2 hours we haven't been able to find it. I swore I got it from the first level of the mine, and that is why I was specifically going for. I went in, specifically last night for the two things. One, to get the rubies for going to the next level, because you can't get to the hot. You have to start with the deep mine. You have to go from the deep mine, get the rubies to go down to the next one, which is the Undergrove. And then from the Undergrove, you get emeralds, which bring you down to the hot. So I had to go in there no matter what anyway. So yeah. Now that I know that, we'll just break some stuff on the way over. Maybe stop if we do come across another loot room for whatever little bit of treasure we can get. Oh, all these big, huge rocks. I love it. I was thinking of doing a run where we, with all the mods that we have, we try to do the fastest run possible, getting everybody, getting all the people that you can actually, like, I don't care about the people for the houses that you put up for rent, but just the actual NPCs that move in via, like a actual deed for, like, the store or whatever. Because there's a couple of NPCs, I guess, that can actually buy the rentable houses. I have not had anybody do that yet, and I don't know who those people are, so those, to me, aren't as important than getting everything that, you know, you would get for a town. More this way? Almost 800 for iron ore. Gotta get more tin, though, to catch up a little. Oh, these two are at it. I gotta step in and... Stone. I would like the bone, but that's not gonna happen. There's nothing I can drop that I would actually care to drop to get the bone, so... I need more tin. I need to catch up. So does copper. Alright, stop playing around. Like, as much as I want to get more, we can do that in the next level. While going out to try to get where it is we're looking for. Ooh, I do want to stop and grab that, though. Palmwood Path is one of the ones I do like. That and then the black marble. I think it's black marble. Which is from the whoops, I was going the wrong way again. I got mixed up. There it is. Oh, we weren't that far from it anyway. So that little mix up was fine. So we'll go up. I'll quickly show you a little bit about the metal detecting, and then we'll sleep and go to the next day to go down to the next level, because we can't unfortunately go down the same day. Because it don't work. You can only do one area a day, which is I find to be pure bullshit to me. Like, that's to me not right, but whatever. And I have not found a mod to change that, so. Okay, the rest. I mean, I don't need the crocodile tooth. I can't use it for. So we'll go ahead and sell that. Anything else? Let's just double check. Nothing in there. No. Nope. Nope. I don't think so. Once I get the museum, those will be going bye-bye anyway. Alright. It's Sunday. We can't sell today, though. We have to. So, let's grab the metal detector. So, we need this and this. Nope, not the bat. This. Maybe we'll try to do some capture real quick, too. Yes, I have a mod that stacks these things. Alright. So, we need a chest. So, there is a mod I have in, at least I still think I have it in, that doesn't work. And it's supposed to be where you can place chests around John's store here, and it's supposed to automatically sell this stuff the next day, but yeah, it doesn't seem to work. So we're just going to put that in there for now, just so we're not just, like, you know, holding on to it. For now, we gotta remember to grab it, which actually, we'll go ahead and do this for now. Is it in here? Yep. Alright. So yeah, unfortunately it gets annoying to hear the, you know, beep, 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 beep. But, once I find this thing. See, it dug it up and automatically I picked it up. But the problem with it is because we can get so much stuff, you fill up pretty darn quick. Because a lot, like, you'll get half of the stuff you can get for metal detecting, and then half of it's clothing and furniture. So you gotta go back and forth pretty often. So I normally try to just stay around the house here and just continuously. No, I want to do it so bad, but we're not going to. Like, there are purple strapped shoes, orange holiday shorts. I just sell a lot of the clothing unless it's something I want to wear. Oh, like this. That we're going to be selling as well. So sell, sell, So, did I actually pick those up? Like, did I go over to a tree and I just didn't pay attention? Because that's not what we're doing. Where did those apples come from? Ooh, detective pants. Let's see what those look like. It looks like I'm wearing absolutely nothing. But yeah, maybe with all the mods and that, we do a thing where we try to go and get, see how quickly we can get the whole town, like everybody moved in again, except for the ones that buy the rental houses. That's kind of, in a sense, what I was going for this run, but it wasn't. I was mainly bum rushing for the mines, so I could actually start working on a lot of projects, because I need the, you know, ores and stuff. So that's how that works. We're not gonna mine or do more. We're just gonna skip the day. I'm gonna close out well, no. We're gonna go down there, so maybe I won't. These brown pants, are they gonna be any different than what I'm already wearing? Yeah, ever so slightly, but we're gonna sell that too. Watch the mind works this time. Put that all in there. That's all stuff we're gonna sell. Put all that away. Put the apples away, because again, we won't close out, but we are going to go back down to the mines. Maybe we don't want to have this then. We don't have very many keys, so maybe we should mine a little, or do a little bit more first. We have 92 keys, so yeah, maybe we do that a little bit more first. Out of curiosity, I have enough, possibly? Should I do it, though? Do I have all the other licenses that I wanted, at least up to the first spot? I mean, this would be nice. I already got the brewing license that I needed. I would love to do this, but that doesn't help me right now. So, yeah, you know what? Let's do this. That'll help out a little bit more. Now we'll be able to see. And specifically go for them dig spots then. I don't know if it happens like right away or if you won't start seeing the dig spots until the next day. So another mod I did put in as well is one where that I'm supposed to be having on me at all times. Shit, I gotta go back no matter what. So I should just carry those crates on me too. So in here, I have the trapping, thing. Okay. Sure, one less thing I need to actually get for that then. So anyway, the collection point, I have a mod in there where you can break it to pick it up instead of breaking it to get the items back, which I find to be bullshit. The game has it where you don't get the actual item back. It breaks when you go to move it. You can't just move it, pick it up and move it. You'll break it and it breaks into the items that it was made with. So now I can actually show you. the one thing that I also did was added this. So I can put this down. Why isn't it letting me place it? Oh, weird. Whatever. So I place that down. I can go like this and throw it on here, and I can sell it right from here. And then I just go like this with this, hit it 3 times, and pick it back up. So that's, I found that was nice. There should be no reason why you can't just pick them up and replace them. Discs can go down here as well. This will be sold, maybe sold, I don't know. That's all stuff we'll keep. Ooh, hold on, black plaid pants. Can't really tell, it just looks like I'm wearing all... Oh, nope, there's a dig spot, so it does work that day that you get it. I noticed that you can, when you're in the water, for instance, and that's why I'm trying to get the one item, which just kind of gave it away. You can get a lot more metal detecting in the water than you can on land, it seems. I don't know if that was by design, or if it was, like, intentional or not, but it's kind of annoying. Oh, pull up again. We'll go ahead and put that on our head just to... Oh, wait. Oh, my God. That is so silly. You know, it'd be kind of cool if I could just use this platform, place it down, and be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna sell this today. Well, can't do it that way anyway, but like this, where I... Can you not just throw it down right here? Nope. Like, that would be kind of cool if that was the case, but it is not. I'll try this last dig spot here. Pick that up. Oh, wait. Okay, I was able to get everything from that. We'll go back, drop off. We have 126 keys. I would want to say that should be enough. But not really. When I go in the mines, I use up quite a bit of keys. See, I can't pick that up. Ooh, I have sunglasses I can at least put up, so that works. Just helps me carry, you know, 2 extra items. Maybe we'll change to the blue striped shirt instead of the black one. Not sure if I like that, though. Yeah, I don't like it, so... We're gonna start keeping these for when we get the museum. So we're gonna go ahead and take this one. Is this one up? This one as well. And this one for museum stuff. And for now, we'll go ahead and just put that right here. This is stuff strictly for the museum. Okay, this can go back there now. Oh look, I even got a compactor now. Oh, what is it to make the bridges? Any of the bridges I can make for now. Ooh, like this one, I like that. I wish they had 3 wide gate, but they don't, so we're not gonna go with 3 wide, we're only gonna go with 2 wide. I kinda like this one, so I think we'll go with that one. No, that's 3, so we'll go with this one. 15 palm wood planks and 15 nails. And since I want to do 2 of them, I'm going to go here first. Do that. Oh no, the mine is in the way for the one. Can we move that, please? Should not. Oh, because it's past 4. Shit. And all this stuff I can at least move. Oh, look. Alright, so this bridge. This is middle. Oh wait, it's 2 wide. I need a 1 wide. Shit, I just realized that. Oh, this is 3 wide. So, gates just don't work? I didn't realize I made the wrong bridge. Oh well. I just want to make sure that's yes, it is. So there's 1. And obviously the mine is in the way, so we're gonna go ahead and go like this. Man, I'm out of coffee. Damn. Damn. How did I earn that money, though? Someone is visiting the island. I don't give a damn. I need to move that mine. Let's talk about the town. I want to move a building. Mine. I like how it says it's going to put it in $25,000 worth of debt, but that's not true. We changed it in one of the mods that we did, that we added, to where it's only 100. Because I move things so often. Alright, where's the deed? Put the mine... Actually, just as a... No, we can't. Never mind. We'll have to wait until we move it. Then we'll move it again. So for now, we'll just place it right here. I believe this should be middle. I want to say that's middle right there. We'll see. You can't even put the mine right there. We don't have fencing yet, so it's not like it really matters just yet. Ooh. That's actually kind of nice, though. I don't mind that. I would have to see how it looks, like, you know, as an actual fencing type of situation. But let's see. We can make a few of them just to test it. We're definitely going to want to make more nails. I really don't mind that. Hey! That was the quickest I've gotten one of those. Thank you! And since I can possibly, potentially get another one, we're gonna stop time for now and let that continue raging on and working. So we could go out and get a whole bunch of palm and make that to at least put up the fencing where we want. The only thing that sucks is fencing should connect to bridges, I believe, because that should not happen. But I can't do anything about that. So we either continue going out... Whoa, not doing that, that's for sure. We can go down to the mine, do what we were going to do. Ooh, I forgot about this. I accepted it. I had something else as well. Where is... I'm not going all the way over there. No. Thanks, but no thanks. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. Let's go ahead and put 7 on this side then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do another 7 on that side. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, it's gonna go over this one. We don't want that. 5, 6, 7. We're gonna have to for now. We'll put the rest of that away for now. Ooh, what's this one? Oh, basic blue. Put that stuff away. Put that stuff away. Yes, back here. So back here is going to be my workshop area and loot room. And then so I'm going kind of for, in a sense, I'm kind of going for a Western theme here on this run. And then this. What does the mirror do? Take a look. Maybe I don't want to take a look. Alright, so we're gonna sell all that just for a temporary thing. And as much as I want to keep it, I'm kind of thinking of selling it. We'll see. Maybe I'll keep it for now. I can always sell it another time. So... And while I do want some doggos for now, I just want the money. Alright. Oh, I somehow missed... Oh well, that's okay. So we're gonna go down to the mine. We're gonna put the metal detecting stuff away first. Put that stuff away. Compactor can get it put away. That can go here. 4 of these, and we need this. Oh, let's go ahead and move the mine. What I was gonna do with it was I was gonna place it right across the bridge, right in front of it. But as you can see, I kind of have some stuff blocking the way right now. Those trees will be moved once I get to the hot and get the tree thing, as long as I can pick them up. So for now, we'll leave the mine where it is. Because we can't even get to the hot today. We're going to go ahead and use this. Go to the undergrove, set. We are going to go back, or go down. We're going to time resume, and then pause it again. This way, time does not keep going, because once you... Oh, look. We got our first set of emeralds. And we're not even going to open up that other one, and we will do the same thing here. In picking up the pathing. Because, I'm sorry, I cannot beat free pathing. And then we'll pick this up. Really, they need to work on the throw thing. Like, just let me place it. Go up to it and do an interact type of thing where you go up and hit it and it just automatically places in. Okay, so that one is completely done. There's one next to it we might as well do as well. Because we're going to need those to get down to the hot. Again, we're not going to go out the other side. No point of wasting keys. Nice for them to actually be passive. I'm hoping that the worms then are too. Or the grubs. This will make this area so much easier right now. I frickin' can't stand the grubs. We have 2 runs now for the hot. Really? Here we go again with that light turning on for no good reason. Don't know what neighbor has a thing that can actually turn on my shit, but off it goes. How many more times are we gonna fucking do this shit? Something's causing that to turn on, and I really wish I knew what. It's not... Back when we were living at the apartment, it happened too, so it's not like there's... Well, there could technically be something inside the house then that's causing it, but I just don't know what it would be. Oh yeah, look at you guys. You just don't even bother me. Nice. It's not what we're looking for. And we will grab... I don't see any... I'm not going to unlock that room just for the flooring, only because there's no loot in there. And I don't want to waste keys for nothing. If I can avoid it and help it. That's why a lot of the time I'll look through these like little grates to see if there's any loot in there. Which I did not do this time. I just kind of went in blindly. And I really would like to fight these. Actually, I can. I forgot. I can't get killed. So technically, I can fight these to get their little, grub meat. I don't know how those two... Oh, hi, thank you. Thank you so much for helping. I'll let you do the work. I'll leave them. I'll let you have fun. And I'll just take the loot that happens. Hey, you're not supposed to hit me. I didn't do anything. Here, I'll help out a little bit. That's 10, so it doesn't really matter. I like how it looks like I got hurt, but I didn't. I don't know if those grub houses, like, only a certain amount can come out of them or anything like that. Oh, but he broke it, so I don't have to worry about it. So he broke the thing. Okay. Oh, that one was done as well, so we gotta mark that. That X, okay, so that's the, other thing that's happening. Sometimes they're not going away and we don't know why. It's not supposed to happen, but unfortunately it does. Okay, all clear now. So I gotta remember to just either close out, because then they'll go away, or remove them myself before... Can I actually... Yes. Go like this. Make it easier. Because I also want marble and the vines. Okay. So there is a mod that I can use to where I can basically, in a sense, make it where it's creative, but it only works for things that I can craft, not like it doesn't work for stuff that Franklin does or the tools that you buy from. That's very weird. Oh, that's because there's a thingy in there. It literally only works on stuff that you can craft. But I don't have... because I still want to be able to, like, in a sense, play the game. I want to make it more cozy and enjoyable right now than to have to play it the way they really, you know, intended or whatever. But that's just me. And if anybody doesn't like that, that's fine. Everybody is different. And right now, I just wanted a cozy game that I didn't have to really worry about fighting if I really didn't want to, and I just wanted to do my own thing. So that is what we're doing. Have you seen a building I can get loot from? No? That's iron, if I wanted iron. And we'll grab the pre-pathing. As per usual. I don't have the chainsaw, so I can't cut down some of the... Well, I could technically. I could use my pickaxe axe thing, but I'm not going to. Well, I do want to get the flower. Actually, you know what? We'll do it now. We'll go ahead and grab one of each of the flowers. That's all we need to regrow them, or keep growing them, and keep getting more. Wonder if the glow mushrooms from the first level do that then. I like how the lights look blue from, you know, farther away. I did not need that stone, thank you. Look at all that iron. Holy crap, I can't not pick it up. Like, I am a mine whore. That's one of the things I love doing in, like, Minecraft, and mining is one of my favorite things. Not sure why, but... Actually, it's not even that... It's not even mining so much. What I want to call it is looting. Any type of looting is what I enjoy. I like being able to go out, mine, aka you're mining these for the item, but mine, go out and buy, you know, go out to the villages and pillage it. We don't hurt the villagers, we just go and steal their stuff. Like, I'm a ooh, shiny. Like I cannot help myself. I love loot. Now, so in Minecraft, for instance, it doesn't matter what mod pack we're playing. The only time that it does is when I know, like, specifically we need a certain item. Otherwise, normally I don't grab it. So, in Minecraft, for instance, I know that, for instance, like, I have never used, I have a couple of times, just to fool around with it before, but, like, the spider eye or the fermented spider eye, like, I don't actually go make potions. Never have, never will. That's just not my type of thing. So, there are things, like, I will make sure to leave behind because I know we don't need it. Where he, like, when I'm with my husband, he will just pick up everything and anything. It doesn't matter. And it's not because he's, like, a loot hoarder and he just wants everything. It's just because, like, he's always told me, I don't know what you want, or I don't know what's not needed or whatever. It's like, and I keep telling him, well, common sense says whatever you have not used before in any other playthrough of Minecraft. Well, what happens if we need it through this one? Well, then we need it, but then we can get it then. Like, honestly, like, he will pick up, for instance, seeds galore. And it's like, you're taking up, let's say, 5 spaces of room for seeds that we don't need right now. Or we didn't need in the first place because we already had them. Or whatever. It's like, yeah, nope, just leave the seeds behind, drop them, and go. Or certain saplings, like if we have, like, normally we'll end up having, like, hundreds of saplings, and it's like, we don't need that many. We really don't. It's like, when we go out looting, do not pick up that shit. We don't need it. Leave that stuff. Well, why would they put it in loot if we didn't need it? Because, well, for some, they may need it for, you know, things that they do. But a lot of the time, we don't use, like, half the shit. Or he'll pick up, like, a lot of different foods, and we only ever use one type of food. Me, I pick and choose what. That's why you'll see me, like, oh, like, okay, for instance, I don't need this, and I don't care for the stone right now. So, and then technically I can carry this, so I'm not going to worry about it, but I can drop that. I don't care. So, you know, obviously I just put that back on, and I don't care for them, and I can drop them when I need to. Right now I have the room, and I'm only here for trying to get these loot rooms while mining up some more iron and, you know, exploring, because, well, yeah, and then, of course, I need vines anyway, so. So I'm gonna probably get more while doing this, so I might as well keep it in my inventory for now. We only have 2 runs for the hot, man, this sucks. Oh, look, there is one of the walls. Oh, look, the water goes all the way to that wall. So we're just gonna have to go like this for now. Oh, one thing that we don't have done. Know why it wasn't. Oh my god, it's a very little bit of tin. Not that I cared for it. But it was there. Now, I don't think I've actually had a use for marble before, but I liked it so much so that's why I'm grabbing it. I like how that's considered cutting grass. Oh, look, being poisoned. Yeah, it doesn't hurt me, though. I like that. Might not kill you, but it'll take a lot of energy out of you. Try not to be... Here is one-time milestone for being poisoned, but try not to be from now on, okay? That's the wording, man. The wording, I speak English, and that just sounded bad. No, I specifically said English, so don't say that I missaid it. No, I speak English, meaning I speak English, but I like to change my words up, so that's why I named it English. I've talked about this before, like, for instance... Instead of saying boat, we say boot. A boot. There's a whole bunch of... Instead of helicopter, it's a helimobopter. Instead of the crocodile or alligator, it's either crocodile or alligator. Most of the time it's purposeful, but other times not so purposeful. It kind of sometimes just happens. Well, since we have two of the other, we might as well grab two of that one. Where are all the loot room things? Jeez. Maybe I was better just restarting my day or whatever, going into the config files, changing it, and restarting my day and going, I wanted to say mining, yeah, mining, metal detecting. There's a room. It's not gonna be a good one. It's only gonna be, yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'd rather just get one out of it. I'm not gonna keep carrying it around. So anyway, I was saying something about how the whole music thing earlier about YouTube and that it just sucks because with YouTube, you get copyright strikes and eventually you can get banned because of it. And I find it to be bullshit. Where on Twitch, that doesn't happen. Over on Twitch, they don't just ban you for listening to music in your streams or copyright strike you. They just mute that part of the stream, that music that was copyright written or whatever, that they literally just say, nope, you just don't get to hear that part of the stream. And that's the thing, is like, I can deal with that. But it didn't matter over on Twitch because I didn't have my stream saving anyway, so you had to either be there and watch it or not see it at all. Which I didn't really like, but I did that purposely for a reason. I don't know if I can do that over here. I haven't tried or even thought about it, but I don't care to either. Because I decided from now on, when I am streaming, I will not just be in Discord anymore. To have anybody just come in. So I don't have to worry about that. It will only be if I will only ever be in Discord with someone if I am actually actively streaming with them. Or it's like my husband, for instance. There's times where, like, while I'm streaming, he'll be in Discord while he's doing something else or whatever. Almost left without getting my loot. What happens if it has what I'm looking for in there? I mean, hell, this one person who knew I was streaming and that said that, you know, I was friends with him. I stopped being friends with him because of what he did. So I didn't realize this person was, I'm trying to access it, was racist in a very non-forgiving way to me. Like, I don't care if you're racist. That's not my problem. Like, it's wrong, but you know what? I can't control what you think or how you feel. I can control who I am friends with, though. And so I was streaming with him, and we were playing a game, and he started spewing some racist crap, and I wound up having to cut the stream early and deleting the stream because, you know, of that. Because somebody couldn't just be professional. So I've decided I refuse to be in stream and be in with anybody, just, you know, anybody. Because if things were good, when I didn't want to play that game, because that's the only game we had in common that we would play together, I thought, well, I could have him in there and we could talk. Yeah, nope. Oh, look, you guys are fighting. I'll take the loot. Like, again, I don't care if you're racist. That's not my problem. It's wrong. I find it wrong. You may not, and that's fine. We all have our opinions. But guess what? I don't also have to associate with you. So, and I chose not to, especially after that. He knew I was streaming. He knew that you can't be doing that kind of thing. He could have gotten me in trouble. I didn't even say anything to him. Like I said, I just deleted the stream. I left the thing, and I deleted them off Facebook. I blocked them. Like, I don't care. That's not me. And if he's ever, like, see this, and he knows that it's him, fuck him. You know what? You're a scumbag. That's my point of view. You want to be racist to all other people except for... Basically, put it this way. He was racist towards anybody who was not American. It wasn't just one group of people or anything like that. Which, either way, it wouldn't matter to me. I don't care. We accept all walks of life here. We do not judge. Or that whole thing that's going around. We listen, but we don't judge. Yeah, exactly that. We listen, but we don't judge. And if we want to, we can judge in our fucking head. That, you know what? If you want to judge people for what they've had to do in their life or how they've had to do things in their life or whatever, that's fine. You know what? Go ahead and judge people. But, oh, there goes the fucking light again. But don't do it, like, to that person. Just because you have a problem with something. So, for instance, let's just say, my friend cheated on her test, okay? Let's just say it that way. We'll use an example like this. My friend cheated on a test. Give me a minute. I gotta turn off that light, so. This one I can't just say, you know, hey, you know, turn it off for me, but. Turn it off. Anyway, let's just say a friend of mine cheated on their test. Okay? I find it to be completely wrong, and I judge her for that. But I don't do it and say, hey, you know what? You were wrong for cheating on your test. That's a fucked up thing. And guess what? I don't want to be friends with you or whatever. Nope. If my friend cheats on their test and they tell me or I knew about it, I can judge them behind their back. So there's certain things where I don't. You know what? It's not like, okay, you know, I find cheating on your test wrong. Okay? But that doesn't necessarily make you a bad person. When it comes to certain other things, like race, for instance, yeah, you know what? If she was racist, for instance, and I found out or knew about it, I wouldn't be friends with her. Like, you know, but that's the thing, is I haven't found that out, and if she is, whatever. Like, I don't know. And I don't care to know, but I also don't think that she is. But that's my thing, is like, you know, we choose who we want in our lives. And I say that where, well, yes, we get to choose. That's not always necessarily true. Because, for instance, and now I can talk about it and not have to really worry. My stepfather. I had major problems with him. And there are times where he could be a good guy, yeah. But that's everybody. Everybody. Men and female, male and female, or whatever, you know, non-binary, whatever you want to call yourself. Everybody has a point where they can be a total bitch or a total asshole. Like, everybody has that. But you also have some people who are just like that all the time. Who are narcissists. And unfortunately, at the time, for a while, I was too afraid to just do something to walk away, get him out of my life, blah, blah, blah. Well, finally, I had my wit's end, and I finally was able to grow a pair of balls, in a sense, put my big girl britches on, and I walked out. I hated to do that, especially because I was also leaving my mom. But I did it. I had to do it for not only my own sanity and well-being, but my kids. It was just not a good situation. So we do choose who we want in our lives, and unfortunately sometimes there are aspects of that stop that from being true. Like, because I didn't have my own pair of balls for a while, you know, he was in our lives for way longer than he needed to be or should have been. But you know what? I finally grew up and knew that that was it. You know, we needed something better, new. So unfortunately, you know, like for instance, here's a good example of this. Let's say me and my husband divorced. It's a very bad divorce. We obviously still have to co-parent. Unless, you know, he wants to give up his rights or I want to give up my rights, you know, we still have to co-parent. And especially if, let's say, we can't come to an agreement ourselves where we have to get the courts involved, which this would never happen. If it ever happened to us, I'd be surprised, and at that point, I'd probably just walk away and be like, fuck it. Well, maybe not because of the kids, but I'm talking in general about the marriage itself, but, because I wouldn't walk away from my kids like that. But anyway, when it comes to that, unfortunately, there are times where, yeah, you have to deal with that person and have them in your life in some type of way, and you can't control that. But again, that's a different type of, but that's where I'm meaning that sometimes we can't get to choose who we want in our lives. That's where I was getting at with that, is the fact that there are some situations in which we can't get that person that we don't want in our lives anymore. We have to still deal with them some way, or in some way or another. And unfortunately, it does suck, but those, that's why we try to do the bare minimum type of thing where, in that situation, which again, it's not mine, but, they only, when they need to switch, hand the kids over for visitation or whatever, but they can also get other people involved so that then they don't have to actually be involved with one another. Then you have certain circumstances where, let's say, you have an order of protection against somebody. And I honestly don't think an order of protection is worth anything. Truth be told, if you look at, it's supposed to be there to deter a person from bothering another person, and yet you've seen it time and time again where a lot of the time, you never hear a bit about men getting an order of protection on women. So we're just going to go with how you always see it, where it's men against, where it's us women getting an order of protection against men. At least for this example. But you always see where, not always, this is not an always situation where this happens. But you'll see it where sometimes you get an order of protection against somebody and they, like your ex-husband, let's say, or your ex-boyfriend, and they come after you. It happens. It has happened more times than one. And unless they're violating an order of protection, and even then, sometimes the police don't do anything. Until maybe he's across the street from your house and he's far enough away that, technically they can't do anything. And I find that to be pure bullshit, because so many times has a woman gotten an order of protection against their ex for whatever reason, and then he goes and kills them. An order of protection is absolute shit. It doesn't even matter. It's a fucking it's like a marriage certificate, for instance. Marriage means absolutely shit. Because all it is a fucking piece of paper. The only time it means anything is to the government. Oh, you guys are married, now you gotta split half and half, or depending on how what state you're in and stuff. Every state is different in what the rules and stuff are when it comes to that. But that's the thing, is you can't change that. So honestly, marriage is a stupid piece of paper. Because the thing is you don't need to be married to love someone. You don't need to be married to be in a relationship with someone. You don't need to be married just to show your love. If that's how you show your love, is just to get married, then you don't love a person. It's more or less to show your commitment to your relationship, and that's why I think people should not be getting married unless they know for sure that's really who they want to spend with the rest of their life, while knowing that things can happen anyway. For me, marriage is kind of useless. The only other time that it might be more beneficial is when it comes time for taxes and stuff like that. Sometimes, and healthcare. Sometimes it's beneficial in a sense to be married where, let's say, you know, you're both working, let's say, and you both have a type of healthcare, but one is better than the other. And if you're married, a lot of your healthcare things will then can be, you know, if you want to, like, merge or whatever, or change, you can. So, like, my healthcare, for instance, I get through my husband's job. I'm covered under him. But that's because we're married. Otherwise, I would not be able to be covered. The kids could be, because they are his and they're, you know. But I wouldn't be able to if we weren't married. So, there are times where marriage can be a great thing when it comes to the benefits. But honestly, marriage is I find it to be the most stupidest thing ever. If you have to get married to show your commitment, if you have to get married to show your love, then you know what? You don't love a person and you shouldn't be in a relationship. Because that's not what... Again with the... I'm gonna... Stupid freaking light. Oh, I don't want to just unplug it either. Or flip the switch, because that screws up his thing. Since we found that out, that's weird. So yeah, marriage to me is a stupid concept, honestly, except for those few instances in which it can be beneficial. I see marriage being a stupid, what is it called? It's more for governmental purposes than anything. Like, that's how I see it. And I don't feel like government, in that sense, should be in anybody's love lives. I don't know if there's treasure. I didn't get to see. Oh, yeah, there is. I'm not going to go in that room. There's no treasure. Okay, well, yes, finally! Go ahead and put that on. We do want to get this because we can sell it. We can get rid of the bone. Candle hat we want just for the hell of it, so we'll get rid of that. We obviously want to keep our tin ore. We don't need the paint. We can always get paint another time. Alright, we got the 2 items that we need. We have enough to go down twice. I would like to get at least one more emerald if possible, so we have at least 3 times so we can go in the hot, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't see another chest in there, and then it just leads out, so I'm not gonna open that room. No time, no point in wasting keys for it. Yeah, for me, so we were talking about judging. For me, I don't normally judge a person, especially based on their cover. Unless I get a gut feeling, normally I can trust my gut. Especially if, like, it's a new person or whatever that I've never met before or something. I can normally trust my gut on, if my gut's saying, hey, you know, be wary of this person, then there's a reason behind it. Like, my gut has never led me astray. But I don't sit there and judge people, just for whatever they've done. While I might think that what they've done is wrong, I don't sit there and tell them that what they did was wrong, or how, you know, that's because what they did is that makes them a horrible person, or anything like that. Like, I just, in the back of my mind, I think, okay, you know what, that's not something maybe I do, and I don't think that's right. it doesn't necessarily make somebody a bad person. Like I said, like cheating on a test, for instance, while I feel that it is wrong, you know, I'm not gonna sit there and condemn you for it. But some things, yeah, you know what? I will condemn you for it. Like race. You want to be racist? You know what? Go be racist somewhere else, not here. Not with me. I'm not gonna be your friend then. You want to be racist on your own time, and I don't know about it, that's a different story, because again, it's not, like, I don't know, and I don't want to know. As long as you don't do it where I'm around, I can't say anything about it or do anything about it. But if I know about it, then, you know, well, that's where I can turn around and be like, hey, you know what? I don't want to be friends with you then. Alright, so there's the loot. Go in this room and straight to that one. A glider! We definitely want that. And we definitely want blueprints. Put the keys in there for a minute. Oh, brick fountain. And... oh, a hardwood. Ooh, nice. Alright. So that... well, it would be nice. It's not the greatest seller. They do want a glider. That's the only glider we have right now, so we want to keep this. Maybe we get rid of the meat for now? I mean, we could technically get rid of the flowers, because we don't need them right away. We can come back down and get them. So I'm kind of thinking of leaving the flowers behind. We could technically get rid of the 6-old spring as well. I mean... that's more... what are these? 5,000 each? Yeah. And I won't use them, so I'll sell them. Yeah, you know what? I guess we'll get rid of the flowers this time. And then we'll go ahead and... we're gonna leave after this. We're gonna pick up the floor. And the lanterns. Alright. Time to just make a dashing run for it. We got the things that we needed. And we can't come back down until... can't go into hot until we get the next day. I think that's the chest right there. I can't tell. Yep, that is. Might as well quickly grab it. Only because it was on our way. Can't forget the free flooring and lanterns. Not to mention, with how much I have, I mean, probably a nice little profit if I wanted to actually sell it. Oh, it's that late already. Wow. I know I got on late as well, but... so, I'm thinking... I don't know for sure. It's kind of up in the air, so... Tuesdays and Thursdays I may or may not stream depending on, you know, what I'm doing or whatnot. But I think that my schedule will be on YouTube at least Monday and Friday. And then Tuesday, Thursday are days that's whatever if I want to stream, I stream. If I don't want to, I don't, and I do whatever whatever it is that I want to do. And then Wednesday, I'm over somewhere else, streaming for a couple hours. I may make it where I stream over on YouTube as well, but that would be probably like nighttime. Or just after I'm done with that, so the Wednesday will probably be short streams, if that's the case then. But I didn't know you guys attacked each other too, huh? Oh, look, here's another one we could quickly go into. Alright, we gotta figure out where the loot room is, though. Actually, never mind, we want to go right into this one anyway. Maybe this one's just one of those ones where it's all just nothing but these. Now we can go 3 times. And there's probably at least 2 more in here, so that's 2 more shards, unless I was to try to bring it. I'm not bringing it all that... Oh, we're not that far. So maybe I'll do it. Let's see. It's back that way. I wonder if there's an exit that way. So, yeah, like there's an exit right here. And that's right next to the thing, so that'll be good. No, I don't want it to go in the water. I want it to go right up there. So we're not that far, so we might actually bring those. Now, grab the flooring. I don't know if we can even make this, like, actually craft this flooring. I know we can craft the pine one there that I like from the other dungeon. But I have not seen a craftable one of this so far. But then again, I don't have all my licenses, and I also haven't gotten, you know, all the blueprints. I haven't gotten all unlockables unlocked yet, but still. It's free. Can't beat free. I mean, we have right now wow. I think we have more of that than the other one. Oh, it's not that much, honestly. I thought it would be more. Alright, so where is... Oh, wait. Nope. Alright, so right here, and... Oh, wait, do we have to cross the river? Yeah. So we're gonna have to cross the river with these. I didn't realize that. If I knew that, I would have just went back the other way. Throw that over. Really? That's the other thing. You know, I get why YouTubers have to use certain words and stuff. At least for the ones that are trying to monetize or whatever. But at the same time, YouTube, aka Google, get your heads out of the fucking gutter. Like, really, people curse. It's not that big a deal. People die.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
No one was actually talking to you. Shut up. That's what I'm talking about. Didn't even see the key freeze. Hey, shithead. Really? Anyway. Like, get your fucking head out of the gutter. You know, to have to not say, for instance, in games, when we murder monsters. That's what it is. We kill and murder. Like, that's what it is. Call it for what it is. Let's not say unalived. It's fucking pure bullshit for people to have to watch the shit that they have to say. Like, that's not... Unless we're threatening people, or unless they're threatening, because again, I'm not in that... I'm not in that same cup of tea, we'll call it. Unless people are sitting there, you know, saying bad things about people, threatening people, being racist or whatever, that's different. But I'm sorry. Some of your restrictions for monetization and stuff are really stupid. And I'm going to say it, and I hate the word as much as some other people do, but I'm going to say it because, you know what? This is the only word that I can honestly think to say that, well, that is actually the word for this. Like, it is just completely, stupidly retarded. Like, I'm sorry. That's how it is. Like, you restricting what people say just because... Like, you know what? Take it and shove it. It's just like me speaking my mind. I'm not threatening Google. I'm not sitting here, you know, any of that kind of stuff. While I'd like to see them drop down a peg, you know, I'd like to see their ass get handed to them, especially with how bad their customer service is. Vile. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and threaten them and that. And if they're to try to ban me because of it, you know what? Fuck them. Like, that's when people are speaking honestly and openly. That's my experience. While it may not be everybody's experience, that was my experience. So when I've had nothing but shit to say about Google, it's because I've had very bad experience with them, and I have. I'm not sitting here just to say it for ha-has. No. You know what? Google really does need to be dropped down a peg, and they need to be taught that they aren't everything in a bag of fucking chips. Their shit does smell. Like, that's... You know, they think that the high almighty or whatever. So, no, you know what? Google does need to get a good ass kicking in that sense. Same thing for Amazon. Amazon too. The only reason why I say Amazon is because of all the problems that there have been when it comes to Prime and them being not completely upfront with things. Like, there's just a lot more to it, and I'm not gonna get into it, honestly. I've had my bad experience with Amazon as well. But do I say that they're worse than Google? No, honestly. I've not had a bad enough experience with them to state that they are worse than Google. I don't think I need these for anything else, so I'm only going to keep one of each. This can go here. will keep, even though we don't need it. We're just gonna keep it for the, because we want to aspect. Same thing for that. How much is one of these? So we'll keep one, I guess. We'll keep one of each of the statues, but otherwise we're gonna sell them. I don't know what we need the tongue for. I guess I'll keep it, but I don't care to have it, honestly. We're gonna put it in here, even though it's not for... Alright, so this we'll keep. That sells. All that gets sold. This we're gonna keep, so we'll put that over here. And here we can put that. We don't have one for just random. We're gonna put that in there then. That can go in there. That can go in there. This will keep. So this stuff we sell. We'll go down in the hot tomorrow. So we'll keep 4 on us. We'll move the rest in there. Alright, let's go sell everything else. Anything in here that I need? Yep. So... Yep. I really wish I had the weather thing, but I don't. I can't get that until I get what's his name, so I'm kind of debating. It's 3 o'clock. Maybe I should just get off for now. I mean, I will be on again tomorrow with the same. Just wondering if tomorrow, if I go into the hot, but tonight off stream, or if I don't know what to do. If I should just do that on stream. We're specifically looking for the phone, the backpack, and the clipper things for the trees, where I can pick up full-grown trees. Well, the glider would be nice. We have a glider that works, so I don't know. I mean, you know what? We'll just do it. I don't know what today, if I could get another Thunder Egg, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I accepted this. I still have to go and do it, but I don't care to. I don't care to go all the way over here just to do that. So yeah. Oh, who's in our tent? It's either a fisher or it's the bug person. Fish or bug? Fish. No, wait. No, you're bug. And I don't care to go out hunting for bugs, so... Sheep. We'll just go into the hot now and hope to get those items that we want. Is it another thundering day, or is it just a normal? I think it's just rain. I think it's just rain, so we're good. Really? Okay, you two are done fighting then. Alright, we're just gonna do it now. Haha. Yep, let's go. Maybe on another night what I'll do is I'll go down to the mines and get a bunch of gems so I can go into whichever ones I need whenever I need to. Alrighty. Again, we gotta unmark these. Again, my thing is not working, so this sucks. As normally I can see what... Ooh, we'll grab these 2 close, or 3. 3 that are this close, yeah, I'll grab them. It's not exactly what I'm here for, but nope, I will definitely grab these. Might grab that one right over there too. I think there's actually another one that's not too far, so maybe we'll grab those as well. I wish I could find a mod that lets me pick up the guys right over there. It's hard to see them from here, but I like the little noises and stuff that they make. I'd love to have them at home, just locked up in a crate so I can hear them all the time or whenever I want, and like that would be nice, but you can't actually capture them in a thingy, so it sucks. Let's go ahead and grab that one too since it's that close. Right there. And then we go out on our way to try to find the dungeons. I love you. I want you. I want you so bad, but you won't let me pick you up. I'm not sure if he's... It almost sounds... Sometimes it sounds like ladies, other times it sounds like babies. Like, it's hard to know what they're actually... Like, if there's actually saying something or not. Anyway, we don't have to worry about stams, so we're just gonna go ahead. It doesn't matter. We can walk in lava anyway. I would love to get those as well, but we're not gonna worry about it. That's not what we're here for. We are here for those. Right there. Loot. Since we don't have the one thing, it makes it harder for us to find it. And I love this black marble path, so I want it. Love to get that red one too, but you can't do that. Also, for anybody who might play this and that, always go right. When doing the mines and that, when doing the rooms here, always go right. The reason why is you'll always then go to everything. It's the same thing for like Valheim, for instance, when you go in their crypts and stuff. Just always go right. Because if you always go right, you can never get lost, because eventually it'll just lead you back to the beginning. I'm sure left could be that way too, but it's just right is always right, you know? Ah, the butt. That's what it sounds like he's saying, and I love them. They're so cute. But they're so vicious. I wonder if any of them drop their staff. Yeah, there's a door there, so we will go across. I can't help it. I need the path, so don't mind me. I have to get it. Like, it's a must for me. This is one of the paths. Besides the first one, the palmwood path there, this is one of the other ones that I absolutely love. Although, I'm wondering if having the dark wood path there, the hardwood, and then having the palm wood, like, fencing, would look much nicer than the opposite. Because that's what I've been doing, is the opposite. Ladies, babies, what are you saying? Okay. Yeah, I can't even break this with my pickaxe because if I do, it doesn't give you anything. So, unfortunately, just doing that kind of... Like, I'll take the one, but nope. It just breaks it. You don't get anything from it then. Personally, for some who just want, you know, an easygoing thing without having to be in creative or whatever, they should have it where mobs, you can turn off mobs being aggressive or maybe you don't get quests for those types of things. Or you can get them but ignore them like I do half the time. So our first chest, we were not lucky enough to get anything that we are actually looking for. Again, we're here specifically for 3 things. Ah, the butt. Don't know what you're saying, if that's what you're actually saying, but that's what it sounds like. So that's what I'm saying you're saying. Ah, the butt. So same thing for that one. So second chest, not worth it so far. Still not what we're looking for. So far, we are not getting lucky. Doo-dah, doo-dah. And I guess this one we're done with. So we just go ahead and where's the entrance? Right here. So we'll just go ahead and mark that like that. We've already been here. Just so if we see it again, we don't think that, oh, there's another one. Here's another one. Alright, nope, we don't see. And it could be on that side, it could be on this side. We don't know exactly where the entrance is. So we'll just go around this way. Then that was just weird. That's funny. This Jesus fucking. Oh my god. Sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. Yeah, you guys don't ever mean to, but that's all you guys ever do. Okay, well then now I have no sound. Okay, great. I'm gonna end here. I'm gonna finish this dungeon up, but I'll probably pending beyond tomorrow. You guys have a good one. Thank you all for stopping by. Much love. Bye guys.